Racing rack. Back up? Yeah. So furthest to the north side, we have the stay up, then the Kejo Pride, the upsetter, legal rights, the F5 Tornado, Alma Gloria, and the Storm. So we have 4 boats on the north side. They're now trimming up and trying to go inside because I think they're watching now that the boats on the inside, which is the Alma Gloria, the Storm, and the F5 Tornado, they're getting some better wind on the inside. So the boats on the north side starting to go inside to them. We have 4 boats out front right now. None really to say leading the race. So that's the Storm, the F5, the upsetter, and the legal rights. Okay, so the F5 Tornado is edging away slowly. So she's right now stepping away and leading the race. And she would be followed by the Storm, then the upsetter, the legal rights, Alma Gloria, Stay Up, and the Kejo Pride. This race should be going down to the racing rock and back to sand ground. Okay, so there we still have the F5 Tornado leading. The Storm trying to run him down. So the Storm is in second place, followed by the Alma Gloria, the Upsetter, Kejo Pride, and the Legal Rights. Kejo Pride and the Legal Rights right now fighting to get across each other, so they're looking to get over the boats that's running down in the front to cut off the wind from them. I don't think that's going to be possible right now based on the distance those first two boats are already, so those guys got a lot of work to do to get in there to cut those boats off right now. And we can see right now the Storm is taking the lead. So it's the Storm leading, followed by the F5 Tornado, Alma Gloria in third, fourth place the Upsetter, fifth Kejo Pride, and the Kejo Pride is now going to pass the Upsetter, followed by the Legal Rights, and then the Steel. Once again, you are watching the August Sunday Champ of Champs 2024 race. That's the B class. Leading the race, you have the Storm, followed by F5 Tornado, followed by the Alma Gloria, Kejo Pride, Upsetter, legal rights and they stay up. Once again, guys, you are watching live the 2024 August Sunday Champ of Champs B-Class boat race. We are now approaching the Malahana area, which is Meads Bay. And leading that race, we have the Storm, followed by the Alma Gloria, the F5 Tornado, Kijo Pride, Legal Rights, Upsetter, and the Stay Up. And again, we're on board the Calypso Charters with our Captain Zeke. I'm gonna see if I get him to say a few words today. He's always hiding from the mic. And crew on board is Elizabeth. She's also a little shy and hiding from the mic, so we're gonna get him to say something today. Don't worry. Just started dripping there, always. See how the wind leave them? Always. As I'm opening the Malahana point, gone again. As the Eric run away, leave them now. So right now you're watching the race as it passes in front of the Meads Bay Beach. Leading the race we have the F5 Tornado, followed by the Storm, the Alma Gloria, Kijo Pride, Legal Rights, Upsetter, and a Stay Up. And in your camera crew we have Von Hazel, Nicholas, Tim. Give me a walk up. I got more. See that? I will blow up on you.
No, I know. That's what I do. I guess.
Alright, the F5 Tornado look like she's smelling the steak, so she's taking a run for it, starting to drop off the Storm and the Alma Gloria. So she's now leading the race and taking some distance.
Ele got a kilometer.
Alright folks, once again you are watching the 2024 August Sunday Champ of Champs boat race. This is the B class. The A class would be coming up next. So the race should be going down to the racing rock and back to sandy ground. Leading the race we have the F5 Tornado. Should be followed by the Stay Up Go forward a bit. Go forward a bit. Then we have the Alma Gloria, the Storm, Kijo Pride, Upsetter, and the Legal Rights. This. The Tornado has taken a good lead on the boat, so there's a big distance between her and the second place boat. And we also would like to just big up Flo for sponsoring us the data to bring you this live coverage. Okay, so the stake boat has stopped. So for those who know the western end of Vanguilla, the stake is dropped outside of the last house on the end of West End. So that's the area we're going to start the race in terms of heading back to Sand Ground. And again, we have the leader, the F5 Tornado. She is followed by the Stay Up. Then we have the Alma Gloria, the Storm, the Upsetter, Kijo Pride, and the Legal Rights. So from what I'm seeing ahead of us, it looks like the boats are going to be going around the first marker and heading to the land. So they should be going in south and heading back to Sand Ground. start to go down, just go below the markers. Alright guys, so again we have the F5 Tornado leading the race. She is followed by the Stay Up, the Kijo Pride, the Alma Gloria, the Storm, Upsetter, and the Legal Rights. In just about a minute we should have the first boat going around the first marker, which is the lineup stake. Shortly after that she should be to the second stake and heading for Sandy Ground. Once again, we just want to say a big thank you to Flow for sponsoring the data so we can bring you this coverage live. And let's give a big hail up to the folks there at Just Tender Care in Cedar Village. I know you guys always locked into your boat race, so we just sending a shout out to you guys. Alright, so the F5 Tornado is preparing and she's going around the first marker right now. Let's see who will follow, because all the boats behind there are all in one patch, so I'm sure it will be the Storm going around second. The other boats have to give her room, so it's the Storm gonna be going around second. She will be followed by the Alma Gloria, Kijo Pride, the Upsetter, and the Legal Rights, then the Stay Up. So there we have it, the Storm, Alma Gloria, Kijo Pride, Legal Rights, and the Upsetter, the Stay Up and the Upsetter. So leading the race we have the Tornado. She's now heading to the final marker for running. She's followed by the Storm, the Alma Gloria, the Kijo Pride, Legal Rights, Stay Up, and the Upsetter. So here goes the F5 Tornado. She's trimming up and heading for the land. The Storm, she's going around second. She is followed by the Alma Gloria. Then we have the Legal Rights. She will be followed by the Kijo Pride and the Stay Up, then the Upsetter. So there we have it. The upset, the stay up and the upsetter decided to break back and go back to the knot as they clear the final marker. So those two boats are going back to the knot while the Tornado is still leading ahead and going to the land. She's followed by the Storm, the Alma Gloria, the Legal Rights, then the Kijo Pride. And there we have it. The Storm has broken up. She is also followed by the Kijo Pride. The F5 Tornado is also breaking up and they're heading back to the knot. So right now we have the Alma Gloria and the Legal Rights. They're still heading to the land. So let's see what this race is gonna bring out for us. And I can tell you from what I'm watching, the F5 and the Storm, they have already covered the upsetter and the stay up as they all head to the knot. And we still have the Alma Gloria and the Legal Rights still going inside. The F5 is holding a good height, so she's walking a pretty good line looking at Sandy's, while I can tell you the other boats is falling away a bit.
Badly over the F5.
Okay, on the inside you're watching the Alma Gloria and the Legal Rights right now. They're still heading to the land, while we have the other 5 boats, they're going not. So that's the F5 you're watching. Below her you're watching the Storm, the Stay Up and the Upsetter, and they're followed by the Kijo Pride. So she would be in line with the Storm. So leading the race still we have the F5 Tornado, and I can tell you from the distance the Upsetter and the Stay Up tack, the Storm has already run down those 2 boats and gone to leave them, and she's also over them, so she is still in first place at the moment. Right now on the other side I'm watching this Alma Gloria. She tried to tack, I don't know what happened down there, but she's right now in reverse, while the Kijo Pride is coming up and she's walking a good line along the land, coming up in some good southerlies. So let's wait and see when she break back, when the other boats on the north side break back, what will be the results from that. But she is a good distance to the back of the boat still, so let's wait and see. So here you're looking at the F5 Tornado. Below her again we have the Storm. Below the Storm, but ahead a bit, we have the Stay Up and the Upsetter. And behind those boats is the Kijo Pride. So the F5 again, guys, is leading the race and she's looking good. On the other side, which is on the inside, closest to the land, you have the legal rights, and she is followed by the Alma Gloria. So once again, you are watching the 2024 August Sunday Champ of Champs B-Class boat race. We are on the water in the Calypso Charters, captained by Captain Zeke. Crew on board, Elizabeth. Camera crew, Van, Nicholas, and Tim. And we're bringing you this coverage live. And again, we want to say thanks to Flo for the live, for the data, so we can bring you this coverage live. Go across the boat, go closer to the F5. Stay behind it and go across. You want to go a little closer. I want to see what over there look like. He look like he hearing me, right? I don't know what the fuck he see over there. He hearing me. Just go in there and go up, go up. Alright guys, so we're looking at the F5 Tornado. That's the F5 Tornado. Below her is the Storm. A little bit ahead of the Storm we have the Stay Up. Below the Stay Up we have the Upsetter. And then behind the Storm we have the Kijo Pride. And then on the inside, closest to the land, we have the Alma Gloria, and ahead of her, but to the north of her is but ahead also is the Legal Rights. So still leading the race, we have the F5 Tornado, and she's looking good. Yeah, we good man, don't worry. There you are looking at the F5 Tornado. Don't go no more far. So it's the F5 Tornado leading the race. In second place, we would have had the Storm. She went around second. Then we have the Stay Up, the Upsetter, Kijo Pride. On the inside, we have the Legal Rights in the Alma Gloria. At this point, I can only tell you we have the first place, second place. The distance between the third place boat and the other boats on the inside, I cannot confirm anything for you right now based on with the distance between the boats. So for right now, it's the Tornado F5 and the Storm leading the race, first and second.
distance even the side. They're coming from down the board. I wonder if we couldn't see the crew that boat here.
Why do we ain't got a chance? We ain't got a chance.
Oh, but she coming back now. That boat coming. I couldn't see the crew a while ago here. You see, he look like his force not coming out here on power. If he had gone over the boat, come back to the boat, he would have you that boat coming here, why? That boat guy started wrong here. There. You hear that? Press power on that boat.
You're coming through the sun.
Yeah, we run him down from underneath, but he ain't doing him nothing. He put hope in the water behind.
Alright guys, still we have this F5 Tornado leading the race, and I can tell you the tack that boat is on right now, he looks like he's gonna go inside the ground and done. So we're watching the F5 Tornado. Below her is the storm, and the F5 Tornado is standing badly over the storm, and the storm is also badly by now over the upsetter and the stay up. So I can tell you, when those boats come back, there shouldn't be no threat to the storm and the F5 Tornado, because those two boats has run over those boats comfortably. I'm watching the legal rights. She's coming behind us, and she's not looking bad in terms of speed, but she's falling right now in the stern of the F5 Tornado. For the distance she went into the land over that boat. So those guys seem to be using a lot of power, but that boat is coming from down there, I can tell you, with good speed. And over her, but a little behind, is the Alma Gloria. And again, from what I'm watching, this race looks like it's gonna be a one drag going all the way across to Sandys. The F5 look like he may make it over Sandys from the tack he's on right now. So we may be looking at 1 or 2 tacks to finish this race from the F5 if the wind stay in the position it's at right now.
So far, yeah, come back with the boat. You run, for I see you.
Alright guys, so once again you are watching the 2024 August Sunday Champ of Champs B-Class boat race, and leading that race we have the F5 Tornado. She is followed by the Storm, and then we have to the north of the Storm the Stay Up and the Upsetter. And from my view of the race right now, I can tell you if the Storm continue on the course she is on, and watching the legal rights, she will soon be a threat to the Storm when she comes back. So let's wait and see what the results will be between those both, because the legal rights is coming up there, and I don't know, but that boat got an engine on it. Oh, there we have it. The Storm, I guess, is now watching her, so she break it up. So he's coming back on the inside, and the legal rights is holding a nasty south wind. So let's see what the results of this one is gonna be. So it's gonna be the Storm and the legal rights to meet first. Look, Nicholas. So let's see what's gonna happen when the legal rights get across here and pose to the Storm. And for right now, the Storm is coming in. She is also getting slight northerlies. The wind is more in favor of the legal rights right now. So let's see if the distance, which one will cross. And the move that the Storm is making, I'm thinking it will eventually call back the F5, and the F5 I think should not look at that and go follow the boats that gone to the north for now. So she is still leading the race. We still have the Stay Up and the Upsetter going to the north. And we also have the Kedra Pride. She came back. She's already crossed by the legal rights. This is going to be very close between the legal rights and the Storm.
Yo, that boat comes out of there like a beast, man.
So right now the Storm is falling to the legal rights, and the legal rights, like I said, is on a nasty south wind. So she looks like she's gonna cross. It's very close. Let's wait and see. She is very close. I think she looks, they may be taking a draw. Okay, so here we have it. The Storm crossed her. It's very close. So she was crossed by the Storm. And they're now going inside to the Alma Gloria. The Alma Gloria is somewhat a distance back, so she will get crossed. It may be a little close between the Alma Gloria and the Kedra Pride, which is further back. And on the other side, we still have the Storm, Stay Up, and the Upsetter still heading to the north. Right now, I can tell you that the legal rights is looking good. She's holding a nasty south wind. She is now rolling back over the F5. A while ago, she was following the F5. She's now climbing above the F5 from behind. So I'm sure in a while the F5 will have to put her eyes on that boat, because the boat is not playing coming up there. She is running down the F5 and still on the wind more than the F5. So down there we have it in the back. The Kedra Pride just crossed the Alma Gloria. Okay, on the other side now we have, that's the upsetter, I think, just came back. So she was crossed by the step, and again the step was badly over her, so she would have been crossed as she tacked. So she is coming on the inside to the F5 Tornado, and the Kedra Pride, we still have the Kedra Pride heading to the land, and they're going all the way into Mays Bay. So let's wait and see what they're gonna get, because right now from what I'm watching, the boats are heading to Nodeless. I can tell you that the legal rights is not playing with these boats going out here. The F5 has already crossed the upsetter, and the upsetter is coming from the north, and she is bailing like crazy. So and I also think that the legal rights has, from the position she's at, she should be crossing the upsetter. I always call them both wrong. Okay, so these two boats belonging to Rye always mixing me up, so I'm sorry about that. The boat that's coming to the land right now from the north, which was the stay up and the upsetter, it is the stay up, and she was crossed quite a distance by the F5 Tornado, and it looks like she will also be crossed by the legal rights. So we still have the upsetter going to the north. The storm has already crossed the stay up, so it's gonna be the stay up and the legal rights to post to each other, and there we'll see where we stand in position for those two boats. This one is going to be very close. The Harley, right? That is a Harley for sure. The legal rights is already preparing for it, so I'm sure it's gonna be a Harley. It's gonna be a Harley. It is a Harley. So there you have it. It's a Harley between the legal rights and the stay up. And in the knot, we still have the F5 Tornado and this upsetter going to the knot. So right now, the legal rights, I would tell you, I will give it the third place for now, from where he came and got with the stay up. So on the inside we still have the storm, and behind her we have the Kedra Pride, and below them is the Alma Gloria. So right now the legal rights is going back into the Malahana. So her head is putting her in the beach east of Mays Bay, above Malahana Hotel. So he's looking good going inside. So he's getting a little nodeless, and the upsetter is going back not. So from what I'm watching, I'm sure the legal rights will go all the way to the land to cover the storm that crossed her a while ago. And looking at that boat going inside there, she will cross the storm. So right now it's left to see when the F5 comes back, what will be the outcome from her and the legal rights when they meet. I'm sure they will have to meet somewhere below Sandys, between Sandys and the land. So let's wait and see what that's gonna bring for us. Once again, you are watching the 2024 August Sunday Champ of Champs B class boat race. We are on the Calypso charter. Captain Zeke, crew Elizabeth, camera crew Van, Nicholas, and Tim. And once again, we want to say thank you to Flo for sponsoring the data so we can bring you the coverage of the B class Champ of Champs 2024 boat race. So guys, on the inside we are watching the legal rights as she goes back into the storm. The storm crossed her a while ago. It wasn't big, and watching this right now, the legal rights, I can see cross her about 10 times the distance she was crossed just now by the storm. So the legal rights right now would be in second place. And the legal rights shove it ahead of the storm. So he decided, guys, I'm not gonna go any further. Let's break it up, carry this boat back in the knot. We don't want him go not leave us, which is not a bad move because he outsailed those boats just now coming from the inside. So let's see. None of the boats in the knot has come back yet. So based on what I saw just now from that legal rights, if they can do the same thing, I put that boat in first place on the next tag. So right now the boats on the north side, they are heading below Sandys. Way to the north we have the upsetter. She is very far in the knot. So leading the race right now is the F5 Tornado, followed by the Stay Up. So those two boats is going, all three of those boats are going to the knot still. On the inside, we have the legal rights. Leading on the inside, she is followed by the Storm, and the Storm is in her stun. Then she is followed by the Kijo Pride, which is further back, and then below those boats is the Alma Gloria. So once again, guys, the legal rights is looking good. I can tell you from this point, I think the F5 Tornado is watching the upsetter in the knot, but the upsetter is so far in the knot. The way the Kijo Pride is, not the Kijo Pride, the legal rights is sailing. I honestly think the F5 should have come back to that boat already, put a half moon, and go back knot with the boat. But let's wait and see, because from what I'm watching, if he continue going in the knot like this, it's gonna be a chance he's taking when he comes back. If he doesn't get full favor and notice, that legal rights can snap away the first place, and the boat is sailing. So the Storm decided, I cannot go in the knot with that boat no more. Let's break it up and go back into the land. So there we have the Storm on the other side. She's going back inside. She decided, man, now here too rough for me following the legal rights. It's too much of pressure. Let's break it up and go back inside, see if we can call her back. If I was the legal rights, I wouldn't buy that bait. I'll go in the knot some more, try to call those boats back, and
carry them home from there. So right now, okay guys, on the other side we see the step has just break back. I'm sure he's watching the legal rights again. So he decided I'm not going no further than that, following the F5. I'm gonna break it up, and the tack he's on, he's getting some good noodles, and the legal rights still looking good, standing high. So let's wait again and see who is gonna cross in this one. So we have the step coming in on the inside. She's getting some good noodles. The legal rights coming to her. None of them seem to be falling, going to the next. So let's wait and see when they meet who is gonna be the better boss. So we are below Sandys right now, and we're heading to Sandy Ground. The legal rights is looking good. She's standing good. Is not falling to the step, and right now the step is falling a bit to the legal rights. So this one could be close again. Let's see if the legal rights is going to take the chance and cross her. So it's the step and the legal rights coming together again. And on the far north side, we see the upsetter decided I'm not going anymore. Let's go back to those boats and see where we stand from here. So the F5 Tornado is crossing her in the knot right now. So in front of us, we're watching the step and the legal rights once again, and this looks like it's going to be very close again. Step might cross her, very close. So there it is, the step has crossed. It's not far. So it's the legal rights now to decide if we go back to her or we go not. And on the inside, skimming the land, we see the storm. She is all the way inside, below her, and still behind. We are watching the Kidra Pride. In the north of her, far, is the Alma Gloria. And then in the north, again, we are watching the F5 Tornado and the upsetter. So still we have the Storm leading this race. She has not made a attack since she came off the final stake. So let's see when she comes back if she's still going to be the leader of this race. Now right now I'm thinking the step is gonna decide to go straight inside and stand up over the Storm, because the Storm is inside and she is holding a good height. So the step is going inside to her. On the other side, the F5 has just break back, so she is coming back, standing over the upsetter. And I think if I was the Rastas, I would just go face those two boats coming from north, see what they're looking like, and break it up and go back inside. If the legal rights realize it's going to be close between those two boats, he can cross them. He has a good chance of breaking it up, get back to the land, because Based on the wind I'm seeing, it's favoring on both sides. You can't trust no boat, and he would be the boat to race from the center and snap away the first place from the middle, rather than deciding for north or south. He could race from the center. After he gets closer to Sandys, take the chance and go for the position full force. He is going to the north, looking a lot better than the two boats that's coming from the north right now. So let's see when he gets out there. He should be very close to the F5 Tornado based on the wind that is blowing right now. And on the inside, we can see that the stay-up has already covered that ground on the storm, so the stay-up should be on the inside as the leader of the boats that's on the inside. So let's wait and see what's gonna happen when the storm and when the legal rights and the F5 gets together. Now remember, this Upsetter was also one of the boats that never tacked when she came from the stake. So right now it's the legal rights and the Upsetter that's gonna meet first. The F5 has already crossed her. It's quite a distance, and I'm sure the Upsetter is gonna cross her also. And that one should not be very far. So there you have it. That's the F5 Tornado still leading the race. She is followed right now by the Upsetter, which has just crossed the legal rights. And the cross between the F5 Tornado and the Storm is a pretty big cross. So the Storm would have been in second place because she crossed the legal rights and went inside. So right now we would have the Storm leading the F5 leading the race. From this position, it should be the Upsetter in second, and she would be followed by the Stay-Up, which is all the way on the inside. So again, we'll have to wait and see when the legal rights come back if she will cross the Stay-Up, because the boats on the north side right now that's coming off of Sandys, they are getting some full noodles. So they're running along Sandys going up, still down in the center a bit. So there you're looking at the F5 Tornado, and she is followed by the Upsetter. The Upsetter is below her but behind, and in the north of them the legal rights is still going to Sandys, while these two boats are heading to the land. And in the north of them we have the Alma Gloria. She is also sailing to Sandys. So that's the F5 Tornado and the Upsetter you're watching. On the other side, inside, you are watching the Stay-Up and the Storm. The Stay-Up is full over the Storm, quite a distance, and then below her, that's the Storm. We have the Kijo Pride, and she is also quite a distance below the Storm and also behind. So the two boats to watch right now is the F5 Tornado and the Upsetter. Those boats will be the leaders. So guys, watching the distance we are between the F5 and the upsetter compared to the stay up, it's gonna be a pretty big cross. It's a lot of water between those boats. I wouldn't want to swim it. So again, we have leading this race is the F5 Tornado, and she is followed by the upsetter. So you are watching the August Sunday 2024 Champ of Champs B class boat race. We are on the Calypso charters. We are captained by Captain Zeke. His crew is Elizabeth, and the camera crew we have Vaughn, Nicholas, and Tim. So we're bringing you the 2024 August Sunday Champ of Champs B class boat race live. So here we are watching the upsetter. I guess he decided, guys, the wind is favoring better from the knot. Let's not take no chance and let the legal rights come and cover us. We're gonna go back knot. We're shoving it ahead of the stay up. So we're gonna carry the stay up back in the knot. We're gonna lead the way with him. He's in our stun, and the F5 Tornado decided, if you guys gonna go to the knot, we coming too. So we're gonna carry you too. So once again, it's the F5 leading the race. She is followed by the upsetter. On the other side, we have the legal rights coming back, and again, she has to face the stay up. So let's wait and see if she has a chance this time to cross. And then below those boats, we see the Storm, Keydraw Pride, and the Alma Gloria way in the knot. So it's the legal rights coming in. She is already crossed by the upsetter. It's not far again. So let's wait and see what's gonna happen between the legal rights and the... Okay, so the stay up this side, guys, we're not going to those boats. That legal rights look like he's gonna cross us. Let's break it up, get back to the land. So the stay up has broken it up and gone back to the land. Let's see what's gonna happen, what this upsetter and the F5 is gonna decide. The move they're on is not bad, because all they need to do is cover the legal rights and break it up and go back to the land, which will be covering the stay up again. So right now, based on the way the race is going, it could be the F5 Tornado, the upsetter, and the legal rights. Let's wait and see. Here guys, you are watching the legal rights, and that boat is sailing.
That boat going here. She gonna run. I bet he crossed him this time. He gonna cross him. He run him down here. Badly here. Going all the way with Eddie. Them boats, after them cross above sandwich, the boat has from the north until him get by the point. Going on nasty window here. He got headed hot this time here. Trust me. He got hot headed this time.
Alright guys, so there you are watching the stay up. She is going to the land, and I'm sure when he comes back from this tech, the legal rights will have him well covered, because right now the legal rights is partly running over him bodily, and I think the legal rights is on a pretty good move. Let's wait and see what the boats in the north will do. I would have expected those boats to come back already after covering the legal rights, but they decide no, we're gonna go in the north, because those two boats are gonna be fighting for who's over who also. So here's a good chance for the legal rights to put herself in position for fighting those boats on the north side. Right now he has the stay up pretty much covered. So on the other side, just off Sandy's, we see the upsetter. She decided, I'm not going anymore with you, F5. Let's break it up and head back to the land if we're gonna settle for our positions. So the F5 decide along with her, let's go for it then. And they're heading for Sandy ground. And behind them shortly, it should be the Storm breaking it up and heading back inside from the stern of those two boats.
Yo, you see the kind of wind them getting out there? They mean heading north, they mean the north is that? They must fall to this boat. That boat gonna go good there. Watch out and see the next tech. He's supposed to pop on the two boats. Think so? Yes, boy. Listen, I tell you, the winning a favor until them get up close on the bay now.
Yo, but they're moving.
Them going there, but they mean, you remember they mean getting the true noteless them expect. If our he has a shovel, cover he bow of the road, raise down. What you see? You see how them coming out of there? Boats are in trouble, bro.
Alright guys, so you're looking at the legal rights and the stay up. They are heading to the land right now. Let's wait and see when they decide to break it up, how they stand in the wind, and going back to the two boats in the knot, which is the F5 and the upsetter. For right now, I can see the F5 and the upsetter is not getting the full favoring north wind they were expecting. So let's see when the boats from the land break it up, if they get southerlies, which I'm sure should favor them. So let's wait and see. If that happens, I can tell you the legal rights will be and should be leading this race, because that boat is looking good. And it's quite a distance between the two sets of boats.
Bam. She coming down now.
Yeah, looking alright. Is he waiting to throw me down? I tell you, them mean going away lead the boats now.
that same. Till down 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Some of them boats get up there 3:50. Yeah. No.
You tired from yesterday?
Tired for the week. Them boats should have break it up already. The 2 boats inside. Them should have done break it up. See what Eddie getting in there? Brand new list. That means when he come over there, he can fall. But he going too close. The rascals don't need to go to him. I'll shove it in his bow. Up the road.
I got to get the
Brand new list them getting going.
Okay guys, on the inside we see the stay up. She just shoved it from the land and he is right inside and he shoved it, and I can tell you he is already crossed by the legal rights. So legal rights could take a few more jumps and break it up. If I was that boat, I wouldn't go all the way in the land. Just cover the boat and go back to the knot. The 2 boats in the knot, they're now getting the full Nautilus going back up now. I think that the boats going into the land, they went a little too far. Because last minute you can see when the wind changed and those boats start to walk the line sailing in north wind. So they would have taken that chance and go a little too close to the land. So here it is, the legal rights is now breaking it up. So he is shoving it badly over the stay up and the boat going back to the knot to face the 2 boats that's coming from knot. And from my point, looking at the boats in the knot, they are already crossed. So the 2 boats in the knot, they will cross these boats from what I'm watching so far. The legal rights is holding a good height. So she, and again, this is what I was just talking about. When they went inside, they went inside so close that they were falling going back to broad Nautilus. But as they opened the water going back outside, you can see when their head start to go back up. But I think it's going to be a little too late for them for the distance they went to the land. So they have to face the licks and go back to the knot and face the 2 boats that's gonna cross them. So it's still the F5 Tornado and the stay up coming from the knot, leading the race. It should be followed by the legal rights right now, which is in 3rd place, and the stay up in 4th place. So there you are watching the legal rights, the stay up and the knot. They have already crossed. Those 2 boats is the Upsetter and the F5 Tornado, which is the leaders, and leading the race is the F5 Tornado. She is followed by the Upsetter. The Upsetter is the boat you're watching in the front from the view. She's in front, but the F5 is over her. So the F5 is leading the race. Let's wait and see if they make it to the stake. If they make both of them make it to the stake, it could be the Upsetter's race. If they don't, and an attack have to be made, it will be the F5 Tornado. Let's wait and see if the Upsetter will be able to roll her out. If she does, then you know it's going to be the Upsetter. Once again, guys, you are watching the 2024 August Sunday Champ of Champs B-Class boat race We are bringing to you live coverage of that race. We have our data is being sponsored by Flow. Let's say thanks to Flow, so we can bring this boat race, boat races to you live. And again, let's say hail up to our elderly folks at the Just Tender Care Senior Citizens Home. So guys, you're watching the Upsetter and the F5 Tornado. They are fighting for first and second, and it's not no big distance between those two boats. So let's wait and see who is it gonna be. The F5 was the leader, is the leader of this race from the start. Let's see if she can finish it. So it's the F5 and the Upsetter fighting for first place. Fighting for third place would be the Legal Rights and the Stay Up. Then we should have the Storm should be picking up the fifth. She should be followed by the Kijo Pride and then the Alma Gloria. Again, those results are not final. This is as we are watching the race live and happening. So let's wait and see what the final results of this race will be. You are watching the Upsetter. She is running away from the F5, but underneath the F5 and ahead. So let's wait and see if she can tack back and make that cross, or is it going to be a hardly when that boat goes back to the F5. It's not far, so I'm sure from the position she's at right now, as she tack, if she starts properly, she should be posing a hardly. Let's wait and see what the results of it is going to be.
She got here packed too pretty.
Alright guys, so there you can see the distance between those two boats. The Upsetter has the edge on the front, and she is below the F5, so when he tacks, it can be a hardly immediately, which will not be good for the Upsetter, because he will be tacking, and if he put a hardly, he will have to go right back. The only chance he has is going right to the land and forcing the F5 to tack below him, which would not be good for the F5. And I can see that happening. So if the F5 decides, guys, we're gonna face this one, he will be the loser in this race on this tack. So they need to decide, guys, let's speed this boat a bit, run down the boat badly and done, or we're gonna face the land, have the land put us back and settle for the second place from below the Upsetter, because this tack could determine the Upsetter taking over that first place. Right now those two boats are going up, heading into sandy ground, full northerlies. So they're walking the line across the land. Again, the F5 is leading the race still. She's been leading the race from the beginning. Right now the edge is for the upsetter, so let's see if when he comes back, if he'll have enough space to put that boat to hardly, or the land will put them back. Right now, watching what's happening, it's a badge ahead. I'm gonna see. Okay, so it seems like the upsetter decides, guys, let's go below the badge, and the F5 is gonna go on top. If she makes it, she should be good. If she doesn't, she's in big trouble. So right now it looks like she's gonna cover it. If the wind leave him there now, he is in big trouble, I can tell you. But he's looking good so far. He's gonna skim the edge of that badge. Might take off a little bit of paint. Should be very close. Okay, so he wet a roll a bit. Wet a roll, that's it, and he covers the badge. So again, that gave the upsetter another edge to run away and leave them. So I'm sure now when the upsetter attacks, he's gonna cross the F5 clean. So the F5 decide, guys, we're not gonna go. We cannot stop the boat anymore. Let's go back. So the F5 break it up, and the upsetter is still going to the land. So again, it's going to be a chance for us to see a little hardly in the end from what I'm watching, because none of them should be going to the stake from what I'm seeing right now, the tack they're on. So let's see when the F5 goes back to the center of the sandy ground bay, if he will be able to cover that boat, or the upsetter will make it straight to the stake on this tack. It looks like it can be possible from the upsetter. So let's wait and see. The F5 is looking good so far too. So if he makes it to the stake, he still has a chance of snapping the first. I'm watching the stake, and the stake is on his bow, and the wind is favoring too. So it can still be the upsetter's race. They stay up, the F5 Tornado's race. But the finishing of this race should be very close. The F5 is looking good, still holding for the stake right now. Couple knocks here and there. Not good for the F5, because the upsetter is going across the pier, and he is looking good. So guys, it's quite a distance between the first and second boat. So the second place, there's a big distance between the third place boat and the second place boat, which would be the legal rights and the stay up fighting for third place. Those boats are already crossed again, and it's a big cross. Again, we are watching the F5 Tornado, and she's getting some knocks. Here she has it fresh again. It's not favoring, so he's going across the bay flat. The F5, the upsetter, is heading to the stake, so I'm sure it's going to be the upsetter to take the first place. So the upsetter is heading for the final mark, and he's holding straight for the stake, while the upsetter, the F5 Tornado, is watching her. All the guys on the boat just looking over their shoulder, and I'm sure by now they're saying, guys, the upsetter got it. She's on the stake, and she is not going to make the stake as well, so she also has to tack, but she's right in the mouth of the stake. So I can tell you right now, the race will be won by the upsetter, so she should be tacking any second. And There we have the F5, just break it up. So he's coming back. And now we see the upsetter. She's making her attack. So she's going for the final punch. And the lead. So there we have it, guys. The upsetter winning the Champ of Champs 2024 August Sunday boat race. And she will be followed by the F5 Tornado for second place. And behind us, fighting for third, will be the Legal Rights and the Stay Up. Again, the Stay Up is over her, but the Legal Rights seem to have the edge. They should be coming straight for the stake from the tack they are on. Let's wait and see if they will make it. So there you have it, the F5 Tornado for second place. That's second place, Champ of Champs, B class, 2024, August Sunday. Okay guys, so we're watching the F5. She picked up the second, and the first place was picked up by the upsetter. And now you're watching the Legal Rights and the Stay Up. So it's gonna be the Legal Rights and the Stay Up fighting for third place. Let's see what's gonna happen with that. The Stay Up is over her. So let's see if the Stay Up is gonna use speed in the last minute and come badly over her and take the wind, or he's gonna decide, let's keep the space, let him go, let him pick up the third. And I'm sure he's not gonna do that. So this could be a close one. The Legal Rights seem to have the little edge in terms of getting to the stake, but from the position he's at, the Stay Up could close on him and take the wind. Go back by the stake, quick. Go up with the brown boat. Oh yeah, go. So guys, let's see if we can give you a good picture of this, because it's gonna be very close. Let's see who will it be. Hold on, Ron. So here it is. The Stay Up seemed to take the edge. So again, like I said, that's exactly what he did. Come down on the Legal Rights, cover his sheet, which is his sail, take the wind, and go leave him. So the Stay Up is going to take the third, and the Legal Rights will have to settle for fourth. So let's see if the Legal Rights will make it, or he's going to have to tack. And I'm sure he's going to have to tack. Okay, so the Stay Up gone through, and he pinched the edge of the final marker, so the Legal Rights had to tack, and he is going to pick up the fourth place while the Stay Up take the fourth. And on the other side, we see the Storm. He is coming in to take the fifth. So that's it. The Legal Rights picking up the fourth place, and the Storm is gonna take the fifth place. So guys, once again, we will bring into you live the 2024 August Sunday Champ of Champs B class boat race. So you're watching the Storm as he picks up the fifth position. Them just tack.
He just tagged.
So
A turtle? You ain't showing him to the people, man. Gotta show the people like the turtle.
so we are waiting for the Kijo Pride and the Alma Gloria to come in and finish this race. So once again, guys, you are watching the 2024 August Sunday Champ of Champs B-Class boat race in Sandy Ground. We are bringing to you live. Again, we're going to say thanks to Flo for sponsoring the data so we can bring this boat race, and the A-Class should be coming up next. So in this race we saw the Upsetter taking the first, the Tornado F5 Tornado that is taking the second, the Stay Up taking third, and the Legal Rights taking the fourth, and fifth was taken by the Storm. And now you're watching the Kijo Pride as he goes in and take the sixth place, and he should be followed by the Alma Gloria. So that was the Kijo Pride and the Alma Gloria just behind. So we're gonna be over and out, guys, for now, as we sit and wait for the start of the A-Class 2024 August Sunday Champ of Champs boat race once again. So that should be coming up in a few minutes, so you guys can stand by and wait for that. We will also bring that one live for you. So for now, we're going to be over and out. See you in a bit.